empaths and all the real ones, it's absolutely crushing for the narcissist. It's absolutely crushing when they downgrade. The thing about the downgrade is they're often stuck in these situationships. They're stuck in them. They don't know how to get out. They've thrown everything into this new supply. They've thrown everything into it. This new supply was meant to make them feel great, was meant to supersede you in all aspects, was meant to be better than you, and it's a crushing, catastrophic realization for them afterwards. Once reality kicks in, it really drags them down. And the thing is, they're stuck in this cycle. All right. Some of them have said vows with the new supply. Some of them have had children with the new supply. Okay. This can even be in other aspects of narcissism, like a business partner that, done you dirty and then went off with another business partner and then realized that the company wasn't making the money the same. It can be in all aspects. This is what happens when narcissists transition from real ones, from people like you, authentic souls, chosen ones, empaths. When they transition from you, it's detrimental, right? They can't function. You regulated their mood. You may have heard me say this before. You kept their emotions in check. You regulated their mood. As erratic and unstable as they presented themselves to be, even when you was around, that was still that was with your influence. Without your influence, it will be a lot more difficult to keep their emotions and their mood regulated. And this is what they start to discover. They don't have the same passion towards the new supply that they once did with you. What you got to understand is someone comments in the comment section quite frequently. They say the same thing. I don't know, I can't remember the name, and I always respond, but they say something like, they like doormats. Narcissists like doormats, and they don't like doormats. All right. If they have a doormat and the person has no values, then if they cheat or they steal or they lie or anything, this person's just going to let them do it. So they won't feel the same supply source. Off you might stand up for yourself. You might, as much as they did manipulate you and assert control over you, you'd stand up for yourself. You'd stand your ground. You had resilience. This all fuels them. This is the stuff that keeps them regulated. So you actually being at your worst, probably breaking down in tears, upset, during the relationship while you were still plugged into it, this regulates them. This makes them pleased. They feel good. Remember, the face is something different. The face is something different, man. They you can't tell. They can't tell what you're thinking. You can't tell what they're thinking. All right. And there's 2 songs I want you to listen to. I'm gonna post them on the community tab. I think they're pretty relevant. I've mentioned one of them before in old videos, but I think I'll post on the community tab. If you come across it, you come across it. One's Smiling Faces and the other one's Look on My Face. It might help, at this moment in time. But anyway, back to the point, right? When they're going through this downgrade is such a devastating reality to face. You've got to try and use your empathy and imagine what it's like to be so excited, to be so passionate, to be so vengeful, to be in this mind state where you're going on for better days. Everything you're going on for better days, and it doesn't work out that way. As much as they try, as much as they plaster over the cracks, as much as they keep trying to contort this reality that they're in into something meaningful, it doesn't happen. Because look, take romantic relationships for example. Narcissists want to have a loving relationship. They want someone to want them and admire them and everything like that. They want someone like that. Okay, but when they get it, they destroy they destroy. They put on a facade. They put on all this stuff, and then they destroy the very thing that they actually want. This is what I'm saying. A lot of you don't. A lot of you think that the narcissist just lied to you the whole time. The narcissist saw a vision with you. The narcissist saw long term with you. The narcissist saw you as a lifetime source of supply. Okay, it's the narcissistic injuries. It's their erratic, unstable behavior. It's how they might have felt undermined by you. They want to retaliate. They do all these things, and they conjure up a plan, and they go for these discards, abandonments, ghostings, these sorts of things, devious things, stealing from you, pushing you away, cutting you off, doing all these things. They'll do these things, and then they realize when they move on and transition in their life how difficult it really is. All right. So psychologically, it takes a real toll on the narcissist. I don't know why no one, like, you know, it's clear it does. When a narcissist is dependent upon, like, if you want to come from this from, I know on the spiritual channel I come from a spiritual aspect, but really from a scientific aspect, they're dependent upon you. They have been for a significant period, long period of time. In some cases, sometimes even decades, right? And therefore, when they're in a reality with someone else, they're not going to feel the same way. It's just scientific. It's a fact. It's like a law. It's proven. They're not going to feel the same way. Okay. And absence. This is something you've always got to remember. This is why the power. That's why I do the power shift. Remember that, the power shift segment. The absence that you give, is everything. All right. Your absence is powerful. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. Absence makes people like. That's why if you just withdraw, you let them get on with it. You don't ring up the new supply and warn the new supply that they're a narcissist, and you just let them get on with their life. Like, do you know how bad it is, right? Like, I know a lot of you won't even want to wish, the narcissist on another person, but hopefully, you know what I'm saying. What, like, some of you channel prayers and things towards the narcissist, channel prayers towards the new person waking up, you know what I'm saying, realizing what they are. A lot of these people see through them, this is why the narcissist was very fond of you as well, and why it's a crushing reality. They might have downgraded and the person saw through them, right? Like, a lot of why they liked being around you was because you believed in them. You was a believer in them. You was a believer in their life. You was a believer in their lies. You was a believer in their stuff, right? And they presented this false reality, something they so wanted to be. This thing that you, in a romantic relationship, fell in love with, or a friend, or whatever type of relationship, this person that you saw is the person they want to be, but they can't be because they're a disgusting, dusty weirdo. All right, so just embrace there's a catastrophic effect on the narcissist psychological state from this downgrade. Monkey branching is never gonna, someone said it in the comment section, they're not just gonna go and find like the best person ever after. I don't know why people, it's so crystal clear. Of course they're not. Like, many of you may have been in normal relationships, right, and you may have rebounded, and then when you rebound, you're like, oh geez, right, that may have happened to you. Okay, this is similar. It's not the same, but it's similar, right? They make bad choices. They've got bad patterns of behavior. All right, so just embrace the catastrophic effect a downgrade has on the narcissist. It's no joke. All right, it's no joke. They're gonna be broken from this. All right, and they will stay stuck in the cycle. This is why it confuses you. You see them maybe even longer. They're around the new supply longer than they was with you. They're around the new supply longer than they was with you because they're stuck. They're scared to make another departure because they've already just took a harsh drop. You know what I'm saying? In supply, in the feelings in themselves, in their mood, in their emotions, they've took a harsh drop. So, just embrace the impact you have. So anyway, thanks for listening today. I really appreciate the support. Please book a session if you'd like to. I'm now available 24 hours across all time zones. You can also request custom videos. All video requests are processed in 24 hours. You're welcome to donate or support to the channel if you'd like to. My podcast is now on Spotify, Check out the spiritual channel for more content. All links you need are in the description box below, and I'll be back on our video soon. Peace.